Alright everyone, I'm Ian, more Megaman Battle Network. Obviously this is after the last video where Land was really depressed about what had happened over the course of the Mr. Match events. So now you're trying to become rank 1 in the Undernet. Oh, you don't actually get to rank 1 in the game, you get to rank 2. It doesn't really matter, you'll find out what happens. Not in this video, in like 5. But so to get ranked, you first need to go to the undersquare, and you have to equip the program that Chad gives you. And then I think you just have to run around and talk to everyone here first, and then you're allowed to actually go into the ranking competition. Much better. Just lower the volume on my computer. I like them, the Mr. Prog guy. His bad attempt to convince you that not evil people should hang out here as well. This guy's got some cool stuff. Air sword's pretty neat. I like it. I like that chip. Not sure if I really ever use it, but I like the idea. Maybe you just have to talk to that guy before you get ranked. Okay, I think you might just have to talk to him. Now, the thing to get ranked is only one of you is allowed to get a rank, so you actually have to fight all of these people. Now, if I'm correct, there is 10 of them. Yep. So 11 net navies are fighting for the just the ability to be ranked in this case. But don't worry, you don't actually have to fight 10 separate battles. You have to fight, well, less. I forget how many exactly. Keep in mind about that no rules thing. You're gonna see what I mean in a bit. So first thing you do is leave the undersquare, and then these 4 guys will attack you when you talk to them. At least I'm pretty sure all 4 of them attack you. Or maybe you have to, or maybe you fight them individually. So now you start seeing some Omega viruses. Okay, so you do fight all 4 of them at once. I think you just fight 4 battles in a row. So yeah, the Omega viruses do more damage, they're faster, and they have more health. So it's the general increase, the general difficulty increase, but farther. So if you thought version 3 of a virus was strong, wait, like the Omega version's significantly stronger than that. And this is the first time that I saw them in my playthrough. They'll be the first for you too, but or at least they should be the first. So I had trouble accounting for their speed and all that. Yeah, looks like there appears to be 1 Omega virus per battle. Watch how fast the targeter goes through. So yeah, you have to be quick with these guys. But these fights aren't too bad. The cannon's easy to dodge. The strip guy isn't too bad either. At least the other two viruses aren't too difficult to beat. They're usually level 1 type viruses. Yeah, so that's kind of what it meant by there are no rules. You can get into situations like that. I think that's the only time that happens. I think all the others are just individual fights. So if you're expecting like really crazy stuff, you're a little wrong. Okay, there are more Omega viruses. Yeah, for those guys, kill one of them as soon as you can. This makes this a lot easier, so you're not trying to dodge 6 bombs, you're only trying to dodge 3. I'm hungry. After this video, I'm getting that soup I have. If you're wondering about that security cube, to open that you need to beat the beta version of a boss Navi. That one was Flashman, that it gave you the clue, the bright shining light. So what you have to do is you have to find his alpha version in the net, and then in the same area it becomes a random, at least I believe it's the same area, it becomes a random encounter for the beta version. So to open those up, it takes a little bit of effort. Excuse me. Alright, that was a really fast battle. Oh wait, no, that was a random battle. I thought that was the net navies. Yeah, if you're wondering how to get the hero sword, it's from the number trader. At least that's how I got it. What I did was as soon as the number trader became a thing, I immediately went and looked up all the codes on the internet and then typed them all in to get all the possible rewards. So that's how I have stuff like the Masamune, Step Cross, Hero Sword, like Airshot 3 I think is even one of them. I seem to have trouble finding the net navies. Don't worry, I'll find them eventually. Chip to heal whenever you can. That chip is really helpful to have. I really like using that chip. Just because it does a decent amount of damage and gives you a small boost for healing at the same time. Which makes it a really effective combat move. So you have a Metar and a Meteor Omega. Oh yeah, the Metar Omega will actually crack the panels that you that this thing hits, and the Meteor Omega, those things are just flying really fast. That guy's moving really fast. Actually, this this part of the game is actually one of the hardest because the viruses you start facing start becoming 2 and 3 as like the normal, and then these guys have like multiple Omega level viruses hanging around. That became quite difficult. Dominator 3 already, wow, or Omega. Completely forgot about these fights. Yeah, the Dominators, if you've played the other 2 games, you might have an idea of how to deal with them. If not, you're going to see in this fight. Okay, the thing with the Dominators is, if they're in front of you, they're going to try and eat you or something. They also have the ability to crack panels. So what you do is, you get them to show up in front of you, then you move back, and then hit them once. You just do that. And if you hit them when they're on their side of the field, I think they only take 1 damage, I believe, at best. So now it looks like this might be the last fight. There might be one more after this. Oh, I remember. This one was pretty bad for me since I had the Aqua style. That bunny is really dangerous for me. Seriously, his zapping basically kills me. So if you have an Aqua style, seriously watch out for the bunny virus. Because you can get caught in a stun loop, which is basically before you recover, he will attack you again, which I think happened to me once or twice. So bad things happened. That was kind of frustrating. Oh, you did actually have to go through 10 fights. So after that, I believe you get rank 10, or you have to fight the guy for rank 10.